Douglas Vermeeren is an international speaker and goal-setting coach. For more than 20 years, Douglas has been teaching audiences wealth management and sales training. He's been called the Modern Day Napoleon Hill by ABC News.
Napoleon Hill, the author, went out and he interviewed more than 400 of the world's top achievers in his day. People like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, the Rockefellers, the Wrigleys, all of these big billionaires and millionaires of his day. And he looked at what they did to get to success.
He's been nominated as the top speaker by APCTC. He's been a regularly featured expert on ABC, Fox, CTV, CNN, CBC, and many others. An expert in marketing, Douglas has coached celebrities, athletes, and business leaders, helping them create greater success and become leaders in their fields.
So I started then, and by the time I was done, I had interviewed people like Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump, Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Howard Putnam, who was the former CEO of Southwest Airlines, the founders of Christian Dior, Jordache Jeans, Gitano Sportswear, California Citrus, Nike, Reebok, the Avita Group. I mean, the list goes on. Even one of my personal mentors was one of the 4 founders of Federal Express. So I had a chance to learn from the best of the best.
Doug is the author of the Guerrilla Marketing Series, as well as the critically acclaimed The Opus and Amazing Success.
Imitation is the key. If you have someone that you can imitate who's done it before, and you have, like I said, imitation, opportunity, and support, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it too.
Doug Vermeeren is an internationally acclaimed movie producer, director, and author.
Critically acclaimed filmmaker.
Doug just taught me that it's not about resources, it's about resourcefulness.
Discover your potential with our expert sales training seminars.
To give back. That's the one that, in fact, believe it or not, will give you the most joy and satisfaction with your wealth.
Douglas is really good at making a strong emotional connection with your audience.
So what I learned from Doug is that it's all about taking action.
The first change is I really loved the principles and strategies taught inside. That's kind of how I wanted to start living my life. And as you start learning these things and growing in your understanding of these principles, you can make a difference in your life. Always be on the lookout for better. And by the way, you can train the team that you've got to become better also. Anybody here has ADD? Okay, did you hear about ADHD, which is ADD in high definition? I got that too. Gotta have fun. If we're not having fun, we're not doing it right? You know, you are technically a self-employed person because if that company doesn't want you anymore because you're not valuable, they'll let you go.
Yeah, you are a public speaker, and now I see why. You're very compelling.
As we hear all this talk about the law of attraction and then positive psychology and positive thinking, so I really wanted to see, is it measurable? Is there really a difference that it can make in our life, and can we quantify it? Is it scientific? Sometimes sort of think that we're doing it on our own, and oftentimes that can weigh heavily on us, right?
So I would like to sit in some of your conferences. I think that would. We all need.
You're always welcome.
We all need to be encouraged and pumped up once.
But sometimes we don't even recognize that in some of the challenges that we have, there can be gifts there as well. I think the truth is you can never learn enough on your own. What you earn will be a reflection of what you learn. So you should always be on the lookout for what you can learn.
There's so many things that I found valuable in this course.
Right now, my mind is exploding.
An amazing, fun.
Basically, everything was just wow.
Participating type of workshop, which I feel I can retain the information and apply it.
I love this program because it helped me both hone my mindset and my skill.
And learning them from the pros is what everybody should be doing if they even think about having a business.
I wanted to change everything and all my results, and that I've got and more.
My goal is to turn an audience onto themselves, what they can do, their greatest potential within them. So if we focus on that which is good and edifying and the things that are uplifting to us, a lot of that will grow. The problem is most people were so bombarded by outside noise and other people telling us who and what we should be that we don't really become our true authentic selves.
Okay, well, I love this. It's a truly enlightened view.
If you recognize some of these traits, habits, and beliefs in yourself, it's okay. The good news is that now you're aware of it and you can make changes. The first step to creating change is awareness.
find it's more from a place of appreciation, and not necessarily appreciation for what we have, but really the situations that we're in. So gratitude, often we think of, you know, I'm grateful for my house or my car or my spouse or my money in my bank account, but it's really much more than that. It's actually finding gratitude even for things that aren't always perfect.
And you know, the biggest thing that I found in my career is that it's not the resources, meaning the money, it's the resourcefulness. You know how I took $1 and turned it into $1 million in 180 days? One of the deals I did, I made $400,000 in an hour with no money.
I can understand now the process of selling and how to overcome objection.
Understanding the decision-making process, the steps that are involved.
I recommend it to absolutely anybody and everybody that's in business.
I feel sorry for anyone who gets in front of me now who doesn't want to buy something.
Because I'm going to help you do that, but you got to be committed. You got to be willing to do the things that will put you on the path to making money.